Hi everyone, happy Friday night. I thought I would take the opportunity to give a walkthrough of the 2021-2022 annual catalog to kind of show you in person if you will, what's retiring and what is staying. I know the list that I emailed out to my customers is very long and a little bit confusing. Just because some things won't be offered as a bundle price or discount in the upcoming catalog, and yet they're still listed on here, but they will still be in the catalog, so that can be kind of confusing, I know. I just thought I'd take this opportunity as well to remind you that in just a month, these colors, these 2020 to 2022 in colors will be retiring, or are retiring, and actually the Just Jade ink refill is already sold out, if you can believe it. So if you are needing refills or cardstock of any of these colors, please, to avoid disappointment, place your order as soon as you can. I forgot my little banner up saying that I am Krista Clark, Scotian Stamper. I'm located just east of Calgary. It's been a while since I did a live. So I do have, oh, here it is. I can put that right there. This house code is not current. I do have a new one that I'll put in the description of the video. So right now we do have a sale on many of the bundles that are in the annual catalog. And of course the adorable little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine is also on sale right now, 20% off. So instead of $82, it's on sale for $65.50. And there's many bundles that are retiring, and they're 20% off right now, just as part of the Savings Are in Bloom promotion. And I'll kind of point those out as we go through the catalog as well. Some of them are going to be in the upcoming catalog, but they just won't be offered at a bundled discount price. Right now we also have the, hi Sherry, thanks for joining me. We also have the All Together promotion on right now. This limited time stamp set and die set, and there's also DSP, is around, just like I said, for a limited time. You can, the blends will be in the upcoming catalog, but the other items will not be. Many of the blends are sold out right now, but they will be back in the warehouse again in the next, well, by the time the annual catalog goes live. But there's a DSP stack, 6x6, they're all black and white images. And then you have the die set, and then the really nice stamp set. And then of course, a pre-release from the annual catalog is the Waves of the Ocean bundle. And they've also got a limited edition pack of DSP that's 12x12, a 12x12 pack of foil paper, and then these beautiful rhinestone waves, basic jewels. I have them right here. I just love all the blues. I think these are my favorite colors. You've kind of got a darker blue all the way down to a kind of a turquoise and a greeny blue, kind of a coastal cabana. And I actually just got this bundle yesterday. It is a red rubber stamp set, and it has coordinating dies. I haven't inked it up yet, but I've seen lots of beautiful cards online, and I'm anxious to test this baby out. I really resisted purchasing it at first, but of course, just like any other customer, once you see other demonstrators creating beautiful cards with it, you just have to have it. So that's what I did. Okay, let's get into this list. So on here, there are many of the French sets that are discounted. Some are like 20% off. For example, the Timeless Tropical Cling stamp set. It's actually sold out, the English version of it, but I believe the French is still available, and it's 20% off. But as I go through the catalog, I'm not going to point out the French sets that are on sale, just because I don't think I have any French-speaking customers or friends. So if you are curious about that, just go to the Stampin' Up website and you can see those. Okay, so going through the annual catalog. If you want to grab your catalog and a beverage and go through with me, you most certainly can. So this stamp set is going to be carrying over, but the dies are not, strangely enough. I've never known Stampin' Up to do that before. Anyway, I'm not sure why they decided to do that, because the dies are beautiful. I've got them here. So let me see if I can find them. And I've actually got a card to show you that we did in my card class in January. So for customers just during the pandemic, instead of in-person classes, I'm offering with a minimum $30 order, customers get a card kit. So I create 3 cards, and then I give the customers the supplies to create another 3, and they just have to add a sentiment of their choice. So this is a card using the dies for this friendship. Beautiful trees dies. So there they are right there. But like I said, the stamp set is staying. Next up on page 12, the Seascape stamp set and dies are retiring. And it's also part of that discount bundle. The Savings Are in Bloom bundle that's on right now, I believe. Yes, there it is. So it's $56 if you buy the bundle. And that is actually cheaper than if you purchase them separately. Because right now the dies are on 20% off for $31.20. And they will not be carrying over into the annual catalog. Oh, and I have a card to show you. I posted this earlier in the week. My downline, Sherry, who is watching tonight, designed this card, and we sent each other kind of a class in the mail. We cut out the die pieces and then put the cards together just using sentiments that we had of our own, and I just love that card. I think I might need to get those dies before they're gone for good. Art Gallery is in the new catalog, so we're safe there. A Wish for Everything stamp set and the dies are both retiring. I checked the Stampin' Up site about an hour ago, and the stamp set is already sold out, if you can believe it. But I believe the dies are still available. Welcoming Window stamp set and dies are retiring. These 2 pages, everything's carrying over into the annual catalog, which I'm super happy about, especially the Sunflower set. And the Mountain set makes really nice masculine cards as well. Days to Remember. I have this and I've yet to try it, but I've seen a video another demonstrator did. You can make your own little, like a desk calendar with it. And she made it look super easy, so we must give it a try. It's carrying over. The Sending Hugs bundle is retiring. The stamp set is sold out already. The dies are still available when last I checked. Turning to page 20, Blossoms in Bloom is retiring. The dies right now are 40% off at $36.60, and the stamp set is retiring. This Timeless Tropical set is retiring. This is the one, like I said, is already sold out. Here's a card my friend Sherry designed. This was part of the card kit. This is using the dies from that set, and the sentiment is from that set as well. So hopefully you already have this in your collection. But like I said, the dies are still available right now as far as I'm aware. And the dies are actually 40% off at $28.80. Garden Wishes on page 22 is retiring. The stamp set, and there's coordinating dies. The dies are 50% off right now, and they're $24. Page 23, Dragonfly Garden is carrying over, but the bundled discount price of 10% off will not be available or offered in the new catalog. And that is, I believe, part of the Savings Are in Bloom sale right now. So if you want to snag that one up, no, maybe it's not on sale. It wasn't included in that sale. My mistake. Everything on these two pages is carrying over. Next, on page 26, Enjoy the Moment stamp set is retiring, and it's offered 20% off right now for $24.80. Friends Are Like Seashells is carrying over. The Pansies are carrying over. And I've got a card here with the pansies, I believe. Yes. So the DSP, of course, is retiring, and the dies cut out these flowers directly from the DSP that's in the annual catalog right now. So if you want that printed paper, you should go ahead and grab it. It's really pretty. This embossing folder is retiring. I'll speak more about that when I get later in the catalog. Next, In Bloom is retiring. I'm kind of sad about this one. The dies are actually 50% off right now for only $25, and those are really nice dies. It's a huge set. Let me just see if I can grab it here. Yes, you get all of these flowers, and they're all stitched. I've used it for a few different cards in my card classes over the last couple of years. So you don't really need the stamp set. These were just cut out using the dies. So it cuts and puts that stitching in them all at this one pass. And of course they would fit in the mini boss if you've got it. Here's another card we've made in my class as well. So again, just using the dies. I didn't use the stamp set. So if you don't have a nice flower die set, I would consider getting that one. At 50% off, you can't beat that. Lighthearted Lines, I believe, is retiring, but I don't have it marked off. Let me just double check the list here. Yes, it is retiring. And Dress to Impress is retiring, and it is actually sold out already. Here's a couple of cards I made with it when it first came out a couple of catalogs ago. So that's a really cute stamp set. The dies are 50% off right now for $24. I believe they're still available. And it makes that cute little purse if you remember seeing it. Actually, it's pictured right here in the catalog on page 30. And people I've seen make it into a backpack. So yes, Sherry, you should grab those flowers for sure. These two pages, everything's leaving. I'm sad about this sweet ice cream set. It's so cute. And the punch is 50% off, so it's only $12. So again, this is a set you don't have to have the stamp set to still make really cute designs. Like this, for these ice creams right here, just the punch was used using some DSP. And then here's another card. And I really like the fonts in the stamp set. I've used this Happy Birthday a lot. So the stamp set is 20% off, so it's $18.40 right now. The punch is only $12. Measure of Love is retiring. I did a class with my upline with this one. I think it was a team event. We made some really cute cards with it. I maybe wouldn't have bought this stamp set, but it really makes cute cards for sure. Measure of Love. And this uses the mixing bowl, and then we just stamped the images there. And this is using the host paper, which is going to be leaving. So when you place an order of $200 or more, you can get a huge pack of 12 by 12 DSP using your stamping rewards. I think it's $18 maybe. Oh, and here's another card using that ice cream set. Really cute. And Brew Some Fun is retiring. The dies right now are 50% off, so they're $24. What's Cooking is leaving. I just got this set not too long ago. I had some Stampin' rewards to use, and I put it towards getting this set. The dies are really cute. There's a little whisk in it and like a egg flipper, and it's really cute. One day I think I'll make maybe a cookbook for my nieces or something, but whether that will actually happen, I do not know. Anyway, the bundle is retiring. I think it's included on that 20% off. Yes, it is. So right now, until the end of the month, you can get the bundle for $55. That's if the dies or the stamp set don't sell out beforehand. Simply Succulents is carrying over. Create with Friends is leaving. Daisy Lane is retiring. And the large Daisy Punch, that cuts out this one, is 20% off right now, and it's $19.20. Here's a couple of cards I've made using that large Daisy Punch and the stamp set. Oops, it's upside down. And this punch here is retiring too, which is, I'm kind of sad about that one. I used that one quite a bit just to flag ends on like sentiment strips. So Daisy Lane, that one's been around for 2 or 3 years, so I guess it's time to move on. Timeless Tulips is leaving, but the punch is sticking around. So the stamp set is $18.40 right now. It's 20% off. Sunny Sentiments is leaving. I really like the sentiments in this set. This is a card I made during Celebration using some of that rainbow, Sunshine and Rainbows paper. That sentiment just went perfect with that paper. And Sharing Sunshine is retiring too. I have this, but I haven't inked it up. I hope to use it. These two pair really nice together, these two sets. Okay, page 40, both of those are leaving, and Bunches of Fun on page 41 is leaving. Page 42, these two, they were very large stamps that had lots of different sentiments, probably, I don't know, 15 or more sentiments on it, and there was a coordinating die. The die is 20% off right now for $36.80, and I've known a lot of people just use the die and don't use the stamp set. It cuts out a lot of nice little shapes, and you can put whatever sentiment you want in it when you're making your cards. But the stamp sets are retiring as well that coordinate with that die. Sweet Strawberry is leaving. This was so popular when it came out. I think it was spring of 2021. The punch is 50% off, so it's only $12. I've got a couple of cards here using that strawberry set. They just scream summer. So the punch, you can just cut out paper or, printed paper. You don't even need the stamp set, but it's a really cute set. Page 45, the cats, they're leaving. The dies right now are 20% off for $28. And of course, the sweets always retire. So that's like one number covers, in this case, the stamp set, the embossing folder, the designer series paper, and the dies. So instead of entering the 4 different codes, you would just enter that one number, and it would get you everything in the suite. So that everything is leaving in this suite. A Good Man is leaving. Hats Off is retiring as well. The dies, I believe, are on sale for, is it 50%? I've seen some really cute cards made with this set as well. I don't have it marked. Maybe they're not on sale. Let me just, where's my list? No, they're not on sale. So that's a really great guy set if you've got some guys in your life that you need to make birthday cards for, or maybe Father's Day cards. Page 48, Path to Greatness is retiring. Page 49, both of these stamp sets are carrying over. Next, over to page 50. Oh, this was the set I was thinking. The dies for this set are 50% off, and the stamp set is 50% off as well, so it's only $14.50. And After the Storm stamp set is retiring. Sailing Home. Oh, this one's been around for quite a while. I really like it. Being from Nova Scotia, of course, I like anything that's kind of related to the ocean. The set is retiring. The dies are 20% off right now. Here's a card we made in, I think, an in-person class a couple years ago using that stamp set. It's got that nice anchor set, or a stamp, and there's a coordinating die for it. So there's a couple of cards made with that set. Page 52. This is another set that's, the dies are retiring, which again I do not really understand. This was a card we were going to make in a class, but then it got kind of set to the side and I decided to do a different one. But maybe I'll have to get this one produced for March's class because I really like that die. It's a nice big tree. The stamp set that coordinates Inspired Thoughts is carrying over, but the dies are retiring. They're 20% off right now for $35.20. So you've got a little, like you can make a snowbank with this, or a grassy bank, and then the big trees. I've seen some nice Christmas cards or wintry cards made with that set. Nature's Beauty is retiring, but Campology is carrying over. A Grand Kid is carrying over, but the Pampered Pets are retiring. A couple of years ago when the set came out, there was coordinating DSP that the dies would cut out the cute little dog and the cat and other images from. The dies right now are 50% off for only $15.80, and of course they would cut out these cute pet images here. Wildly Adorable on page 55 is retiring, and when I looked, it's already sold out. Next is the Turtle. Turtle Friends is retiring, and the coordinating punch for that is 20% off right now for $19.20. Stellar Birthday, this cute set with the little astronaut children in it, is retiring, but the dies that Give It a Whirl dies are carrying over into the next catalog. Pirates and Mermaids is retiring on page 58, and this baby set on page 59 is retiring as well, and it has coordinating dies. Next, the Peaches, they're leaving. I'm sad about these ones too. These were super popular when I think they've only been out this one catalog. anyway, they are retiring. There's dies and there's the stamp set. Let me just see if they're included in this month's sale. Yes, they are. So you can get them for 20% off right now. The bundle is $44 instead of regular price was $55. So if you want the peaches, you should grab it soon before they're sold out. Celebrate with Flowers is retiring. The Hippo and Friends is retiring. This has really nice coordinating dies that I use quite often. Let me just see. I did pull out a few cards that used the dies. These two dies are in that set. These two, I think these are in another set that are retiring, but like I said, I've used these dies a lot, mostly for the labels that are in it. I don't think I've ever used the dies to cut out the little critters. Biggest Wish on page 63 is sticking around, thankfully. I really like that set. Way to Goat is retiring and already sold out. From All of Us is retiring, and the cute little birthday chicks are retiring. They're 20% off right now for $23.20, and the coordinating dies are 50% off for $18.50. That's a really cute set. If you don't have that one, I would recommend you get it. Happies of Birthdays on page 66. This is another one I'm kind of sad about. I really like this big birthday stamp set, or stamp in this set. It just makes, you know, it fills up the whole front of your card almost, or the inside of the card. So it just makes the card really fast and simple, but really nice. I like the font on it too. The Peekaboo Farm is sticking around for the new catalog, and the Puffins are sticking around too. Next on page 69, this Elegantly Said bundle is retiring, both the stamp set and the coordinating punch. Page 70, Encircled in Friendship, retiring. Forever Fern, thankfully, is sticking around in the next catalog. Next, on page 73, the Peony Set. This is one I've admired but have never bought. This is a really pretty stamp, and I think it would be beautiful colored. I've got a peony in my backyard, and it's just gorgeous. It's a deep kind of a wine color. Maybe I'm talking myself into getting this. The stamp set right now is 20% off for $26.40. And the dies are 50% off, so they're $27. Forever Blossoms is retiring and is already sold out. Oh, here's a card of that peony one. I think I did in a class with my upline, maybe. Or I might have gotten this one in a swap. I can't remember. But it's really a nice stamp. Here's a card I think I did in my uplines with a class one time using that Forever Blossoms. The dies are 50% off right now. And here's some peach cards. I did a peach class probably almost a year and a half ago now. And the DSP that's in the catalog right now is retiring, and it's so pretty. And so these were the cards we made in that class. Really nice. Moving along, page 74 is retiring, Always in My Heart. The dies are 50% off right now. Shade at Summer is sticking around. Positive Thoughts is retiring, and the dies are 50% off right now for $19.50. Forever Grapevine is retiring as well. The dies are 20% off right now. And Ornate Thanks is retiring. Here's a card I did for a stamp class, or maybe actually it was a customer thank you maybe, using that. Here's the big thank you. And then this embossing folder is retiring as well. And this is a card using the coordinating layering dies in that set. And this card as well uses some of the dies in that set. The 3 rectangles here are all stitched around, and it can be found in the coordinating dies for this set. Page 78 is staying, but the bundle discounted price is not going to be offered in the next catalog. Beautiful Moments. I thought that was retiring, but I don't have it marked. Let me just check. Page 79. Yes, it is retiring. Moving right along, page 81, Plentiful Plants is in the new catalog, as is Count on Me, which is on page 82. Free as a Bird is retiring. I have one card here using the bird in that set. There's coordinating dies as well. And Well Done, that is sticking around and will be in the new, or is in the new upcoming catalog. The next pages, 84 and 85, these are all gone. They're retiring. So if you want any of these stamp sets, get them before they're gone. Page 86, both of those are leaving as well. Badger Besties and Senior Years. Nothing's Better Than is in the new catalog, which I'm kind of surprised about. It's one of the $1 million sets. Connie Stewart in the United States helped design this when she reached $1 million in sales. And usually these stamp sets are only around for one catalog publication. But this one, I think this will be the 3rd year that this one is sticking around. So that's kind of surprising. It must be super popular for Stampin' Up to keep it. The Christmas sets, I think, are all retiring. This one, I did, I think, a class last fall with it. And here's some cards. This one wasn't in the class, but that star die in the set makes this really cute die. This, it kind of looks like wicker. I used the craft paper for that. I think I cased this from Lisa Althouse in Lethbridge. Here's another card using that set. Here's another card. The paper is retiring as well, and it's really pretty. It was sold out for quite a while at one point last year, but it is available right now. This die, I think, is in the Tasteful Labels dies, maybe, and it's retiring. I've used that one a lot. Here's another card that we did in my card class using tidings and trimmings. So they're both on sale. The bundle price, or the whole bundle, the dies and the stamp set. I'm just looking to see if it's on sale. No, but they're really, that's a nice set. This Festive Foliage stamp is a big background stamp, and it's retiring. The snowflakes are retiring as well. Here's a card I found that I used using the dies in this set, and then the stamp, or the sentiment, is from the set as well. It's been out a couple of years, this set. It was really popular. I liked it a lot. Oh, thanks, Sherry. I see the hearts. Evergreen Elegance is retiring. I did a card last fall, or November or December, in my card class. There's a coordinating punch for it, and it is sticking around, but the stamp set is retiring, and we used it here for the sentiment. And on the inside too, I like the wording of that sentiment. So it's retiring. The Poinsettia Petals is retiring. This was a card I did 2 Christmases ago, I think. I've got some Wink of Stella on there, and it uses just the dies, I think, and the sentiment is from the stamp set as well. But it's a really pretty stamp set. It embosses and cuts at the same time. But it is going. I'm anxious to see what will be in the next fall catalog that comes out in, I think it's July. So demonstrators should get to see it in June. I always love the fall and Christmas card making season. Snowman season is leaving us. It's been around for a while, so I guess it's time to maybe get some new snowmen. The punch is 20% off right now for $19.20. And here's a card that I did a couple years ago. I think I cased this one. It's using some of that embossing paste. So I cased it from Robin Cardin in the States. I've used this stamp set a lot. I really like it. And Perfectly Plaid has been around a while, and it is retiring. Punch is 20% off, so it's $19.20 right now. The stamp set is already sold out. Here's a card I found. I used the punch just to punch out some designer series paper, and so you don't necessarily need the stamp set. And then this was, I think, a little gift card holder that we did. So yeah. Turning the page to 94, Seasons Blessings is retiring. The dies are 40% off right now. Banner Year. I've used this one a lot. It's got a lot of great sentiments in it for like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and it's already sold out. The artistically inked stamp set is sticking around, but the bundled price will not be offered in the next annual catalog. And again, of course, the whole suite of products is not available, or it will be retiring. The designer series paper, the Amphera pack, and the next page 98, again, just the bundled price or discount won't be offered in the new catalog, but the dies and the stamp set will be in there. All Things Fabulous on page 99 is retiring. The dies are 50% off right now for $24. Page 100 and 101, these are all retiring. Actually, Etched in Nature, it was kind of discontinued shortly after the catalog was released. This stamp set, I think, was kind of a gift to a lot of demonstrators for an event last year, and there were some difficulties with it. It wasn't stamping well, so the quality, Stampin' Up! Wasn't happy with the quality, and they discontinued it. So it hasn't been available most of this catalog. Very Versailles is retiring, and Henna Hearts. Next page on 102, the watercolor shapes are in the new catalog, but the To the Moon is not. Best Year stamp set, I've used this one a lot, and it's retiring, I'm sad to say. It's got a nice Happy Birthday to You stamp set in there, and then Wishing You Your Best Year Yet. I've used that one quite a bit on the inside of a birthday card. And there's even a Christmas stamp set in there, or a stamp in there, just a hello and a hey. It's kind of a nice all-around stamp set. Hand Penned is going to be in the new catalog, but the bundled discount price is not going to be offered. I should mention now, Stampin' Up! Is not immune to all of the prices going up around the world. So you will notice a few things in the new catalog that are increased in price. Some things are just 25 to 50 cents more. I believe the cardstock, the ink pads, the ink refills, some of the things like snips are going up like our paper snips. I think they're going up $1.50. Our basic rhinestones, jewels. I believe the stamping, cut, and emboss machines. Pretty much everything is showing a little bit of an increase. And shipping costs are also going up $1 or 11%. So instead of a minimum of $9.95 or 10% of your total order, it's now going to be $10.95 or 11% of your total order. As we know, the price of gas and shipping and everything is just going up for everything. I've noticed it a lot with groceries lately, and of course gas. So unfortunately, Stampin' Up! Isn't immune. Butterfly Brilliance on page 106. The bundle discount is not going to be offered in the new catalog, but the set and dies are carrying over, as are the Daisy Garden and Garden Birdhouse sets. On page 108, both of these are retiring. The bird stamp set, I thought was sold out, but it's not. The dies right now are 40% off for $27.60. The hand-drawn blooms, the stamp is 20% off, and the dies are 50% off. So if you feel like you want to add that to your collection, you'll get it at a good discount. Hydrangea Haven, the bundled price will not be offered, but everything's carrying over in that set. Quiet Meadow, same thing. Stamp set and dies will be in the new catalog, but the bundled discount price will not. Oh, this one is, I think, the one I'm saddest about. Not necessarily for the stamp set, but the dies. And they're 20% off right now. So for $33.60, if you don't have these, I would really recommend you get them. I've used mine a ton. In fact, I've got a magnetic board right by my stamping, cut, and emboss station, and the dies I use most are up on it, and that set is there, along with the Hippo Friends and Stitch So Sweetly, and the rectangle, Stitch rectangles are up there too. Just so it's quick, I can just grab it, whip it through the machine, and I'm done. I don't have to dig through all of my dies. And so yeah, they're retiring, unfortunately. But don't worry, there's some good stuff coming. In Symmetry is retiring. The punch is 20% off right now for $17.60. I'm just going to grab that punch. It's called a border punch, but it punches out these two little sprigs, and they're really cute. If you need a little sprig punch, this is a good one. So it's 20% off, so it's $17.60. And the stamp set is retiring also. The Boutique is retiring on page 114. The dies are 20% off. And the Love of Leaves is retiring. I'm sad about this one too. The stamp set's already sold out, but the dies are 20% off. And honestly, you can get by with just having the die set. Yeah, I'm sad about this one too, Sherry. This is a card. I'm not sure where I made this one, but oh, there, it's using that Banner Year stamp set that I said was already sold out. And this just uses the dies. So you just cut your cardstock out. And the dies, like I said, are 20% off. They're $38.40 right now. I expect they'll sell out pretty soon. So I would shop early if you must have them. Queen Anne's Lace is retiring. Page 116 is retiring. Art in Bloom. This is kind of a unique bundle. The die set also has a coordinating embossing folder with it, and so you can kind of nest the two the embossing folder and the dies together in one pass through your machine. And they're 40% off right now. All Squared Away is retiring, and this set, I haven't used it enough. I must get it out again. We made this card. I've cased this from a demonstrator in the States, I believe, but I made this card in one of my card classes using the dies and then just pieces of designer series paper in the background rather than stamps, because of course when I provide card kits to my customers, I cannot provide stamped images. So sometimes it's a challenge to come up with cards, but this one was simple, just using pieces of designer series paper behind the die cuts. And yeah, just this really cute card. And it is offered in that sale right now that's on until the end of March, that Savings Are in Bloom sale. So it's 20% off right now, that bundle. We're almost through to the end of the stamps. The Birch background stamp is retiring, as is the Wild Roses. These are big background stamps that would cover your entire card front. The Wild Roses is 20% off. Handmade for You is retiring. This is our Angel Policy stamp set. So if you're selling your cards using Stampin' Up product or stamps, you must use the copyright Stampin' Up stamp on the back of your card, just to show that, you know, those images belong to Stampin' Up. So we will be getting a new one in the catalog, in the next catalog, but just this particular one is retiring. Okay, that covers all the stamps. So moving on to the ink and paper now. So of course, like I said at the beginning, these colors are retiring. Magenta Madness, Bumblebee, Misty Moonlight, Just Jade, Cinnamon Cider, and the blends and everything in this collection of colors is retiring. So the blends are 20% off. We didn't have Bumblebee blends. Magenta Madness blends are 40% off, so they're only $7.20. And then the blends for these three colors are 20% off, so they're $9.60. You get a light and a dark when you get a pack of blends. And like I said, the Just Jade ink refill is already sold out, but the ink pads and cardstock is still available. Moving to page 125, this big card display unit is 50% off. It's $20.50 right now. It's got little feet on it. It's about, I think, 3 feet high. What does it say? Oh, 1.5 foot high, 12 by 18 inches. And it's got some clips, and it's great for displaying your cards if you are holding classes. I did get one of these. I've never pulled it out because I think I got it last year when I was still doing online classes. So the markers in the retiring ink colors are 20% off. So you get the 5 colors. They're $16. The Memories and More card packs are all retiring. They're all on sale. 50% off for the What a Year Memories and More card pack. The hand-penned Memories and More are 40% off. And then the coordinating card bases to go with those hand-penned are 20% off. The decorative masks, they're both retiring, the 2 sets that are in this catalog. The basic patterns are 40% off, and the other ones are just retiring. They're not on sale, I guess. So they're great for using that embossing paste, or you can use your blends to just put color on your card front using those masks. And thankfully everything on page 129 is sticking around. All of the DSP is retiring, which it almost always does. Some is discounted. The In Good Taste paper, I'm going to miss this one. It's a really big pack. There's 24 sheets, and it's 40% off right now. There's a lot of designs that look like tile or wood. It's just a really great set. I think some cards I showed you earlier used that. I can't find them right now. They're in a big pile. So it's a great time to get that while it's on sale. I expect it will sell out soon too. In the wild papers on 40% off. The pansy paper is 20% off. So that was the one I pointed out earlier. If you, the dies cut out the flowers from the paper. And then all the paper on page 133 is retiring. And the peach paper is $12.60. It's discounted 20%. And then the 6x6 packs that we have in the 4 color families, plus the 2 in color families, is retiring 40% off. So they're only $9.45. This card we made in February's card class using strips from the Subtles and the 2021 to 23 in colors. So that's what those are. It's just you get, I think there's 4 different patterns in all of the colors in the color family. So like the brights, the subtles, etc. Page 135, a lot of this paper is on sale. The glimmer paper is 20% off. Ombre specialty paper is 20% off. The square vellum doilies are 20% off, so they're only $5.40. The in color shimmer vellum is retiring. It's on sale. And the Hydrangea Hill Mercury Glass paper is retiring, 40% off. That glimmer paper is really unique. You get 2 sheets of 12 by 12 paper, and the color is just graduated. So if you want, just say a pink flower, you can just die cut it from the pink part of the paper. It's kind of neat. A bunch of the packaging on page 137 is retiring. The acetate boxes are really nice if you're giving cards as a gift. They're retiring. They're not on sale. The ombre gift bags are 20% off, and a bunch of the other packaging as well. A lot of the ribbons are retiring, and a lot of them are discounted. I won't go through each individual one, but some are 20%, some are 40% off. But you can see the gorgeous grape, petal pink, the black organdy. That one's really nice. The Just Jade, Flirty Flamingo, the gold, the Evening Evergreen, the Smoky Slate, and the Old Olive Pretty Peacock are all retiring, and they're all on sale. Turning the page to page 140, the Real Red is 20% off at $8.20. The Highland Heather is retiring. It's 40% off, so it's only $4.95. The Mint Macaron Velvet Ribbon is retiring. It's 40% off. The Pale Papaya and White, 40%. The Bumblebee Gingham Ribbon, I have used this quite a bit. It's retiring, 20% off right now. Very Vanilla Lace. The Playful Pets 2-pack of ribbon is retiring. That's a really nice one. It's got black and white twine in it, and then a red ribbon as well. It's on sale for $8.20, and the Flowers for Every Season, you get 3 different ribbons in that. You get Misty Moonlight and White Baker's Twine, and then you get I think it's Just Jade gingham ribbon, and then you get the white. On page 141, the paper lattice are retiring. The Emphera pack, Ephemera pack, I forget how you say it. The Bumblebee Trinkets are retiring. Again, I'm not going to individually speak about all of the different embellishments retiring, but there's a lot of them. Some are 40%, like the Genial Gems. They're really nice. There's kind of a mint macaron color and a pale papaya. They're on sale for only $6.60 right now. The In Color Square Gems are retiring and are on sale. The Gilded Gems are retiring, are on sale. The Blue Adhesive Back Gems. The Silver and Clear Epoxy Essentials. One of my favorites, the In Color Jewels of the 2021 to 23. They're retiring and are 20% off right now. On the next page, we've got the Sequins for Everything retiring. And the Playing with Pattern Resin Dots are retiring and are 40% off. And then in this row, the Shaker Shapes and the Mason Jar Shaker Domes are retiring. If you like to make shaker cards, they're both on sale. Okay, you still with me, Sherry? So now we're on to the punches. The Elegant tag is retiring. That stem border punch, oh good, you're still there, is 20% off. It's $17.60. The Strawberry Punch, the Turtle Punch, 50 and 20% off respectively. Here's that tailored tag punch that I was speaking of. Here we've used it in this card, and I think I showed you another sample earlier that had it. And like I said, I've used that punch a lot to, if you're wanting to flag an end on a card. Here's another one using that tailored tag punch. Punches are really nice. They're quick, they're easy. You don't need to get up out of your seat to use your stamping emboss machine. The tag topper punches are on sale and are retiring. There's the ice cream one, 50% off. The snowman, and then the treasure tags pick a punch. That's kind of 3-in-1. It's 50% off right now for $15.50. This punch, which I have and hardly ever use, is retiring. In each of the 3 triangles, you get 3 different ends, like a rounded end, this little like fleur-de-lis, and then a little oval, like if you're doing a tag or something. It's 40% off right now, so for $14.60. The Everyday Labels leaving. The Pine Tree, the cat. I use that cat a lot, and Sherry, I know you have too. There's a couple of cards using it. You just need black designer series paper or any color, and you've got a cute little cat on a card. Perfect for Halloween, or I know you've used it for the cat rescue. There's the big daisy that's leaving, and then this nice little sprig punch is leaving, 40% off. Moving along to embossing folders, we've got quite a few leaving. The animal print is only $5.12 right now. It's 50% off. The little check and dots embossing folders, they're like 3x3 size. They're leaving. The Evergreen one, I had pulled out a card. Here it is, using that Evergreen embossing folder just with some gold paper. It's 20% off right now, so $10.80. The greenery embossing folders, which I think I showed you on a couple of cards earlier, or maybe they were the Metal Moments actually. They're also 3-inch folders, so they'll go through that little mini emboss machine. They're 50% off. The Dandelions is retiring. The Hammered Metal, the Macrame, the Magnolia, all retiring. The Ornate Floral, which was this one, retiring. Parisian Flourish, those ones are both 40% off. And the Tasteful Textile, I'm going to miss that one a lot. That kind of became my go-to after they retired the Subtle folder. This is using the Tasteful Textile. Just if you needed a little something on your paper, it was a good one to use. It's 20% off right now for $9.80. We kind of went through the dies quickly when I was going through with the stamp sets. I'll just go through the dies that are kind of single dies that aren't part of a bundle. the iconic dies were kind of a standalone set. This is a card we did in one of my classes using some of the dies in it. They're retiring. And those tropical ones, there's those hippo ones. On the next page, 164, the ornate frames is another one retiring, 20% off. There's that big one that I said people sometimes just use by itself. You just go one pass through your cut and emboss machine and it cuts out all those little sentiment tags for you. And then there are those layered leaves ones that I said are nice to have. They're 20% off. These little this alphabet set is nice. They're 20% off right now for $36.80. I can't think of a card I've made recently with them, but they're only, does it say? They're 3/4 of an inch high, so you can fit, you know, quite a lengthy word on the front of a card. And then there are those Pierce Blooms dies, Sherry, if you were looking for them, that are 50% off on page 165. Last but not least, here are the Tasteful Textile dies that I said I've used an awful lot. 20% off. The warm wraps are 50%. The word wishes dies, you get like Mother's, Valentine's, Happy, Easter, pretty much for all of the different holidays throughout the year. There's a word die. They're 20% off right now. The stitched stars are on sale for 20% off. I know you like stars, Sherry. They're $41.60. The stitched triangles as well. Last but not least, the host sets, they always retire. So these are sets that only the host, or if you place an order of $200 minimum, you can purchase these exclusive stamp sets at a bit of a discount. Like this one, for example, they say it's a $27 value, but you only need to pay $16. And then here's that paper that's so awesome. It's a 48 sheet pack of 12 by 12 designer series paper. One side is black and white, and the other side has lots of bright, fun colors in it. And so it is $24, and it's a $40 value. And then you used your stamping rewards. So if you place a $200 order, you get a $20 stamping reward. So you'd only pay an extra $4 to get that paper. And that, my friends, is the end of the catalog. Lots of good things leaving, but there's lots of good things coming too. I've seen the new catalog, and actually here it is. If you want to see the front, the cover, I just got it today in the mail, or actually by courier from Stampin' Up, because I registered for an event in April, so they sent out the catalog early. I can't show you the inside, but I promise you there's lots of good things in it. And then, of course, we still have the mini catalog that goes until June. I can't really say what is retiring out of here and what will be carried over, but there are some things that will not be carried over from this catalog. That's going to be sad. A lot of people are going to be sad about too, but some good ones from here are carrying over also. So anyway, lots to see. If anyone's watching this who needs a catalog, doesn't have a demonstrator, I'd be happy to send one out to you. Just send me an email or an instant message on Facebook, and I'll get one out in the mail to you. Or if you live local to Chestermere or Calgary, I'll deliver it by hand. Thank you so much for watching, Sherry, and anyone else who might be watching the replay. I hope that helped going through the catalog page by page. And thanks again. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.